I brought a message that is probably a little bit more student-oriented than it is sort of industry-oriented, and I hope it's received well. I use examples from our work at CP+B to illustrate pretty much one point, and I'll do it several different ways. I know that you guys always hear, before I get into it, that you have to let your ego, you check your ego at the door when you get into this business. That's just like the first tiny step into what really sets apart people that are great in this business and then people that are good but, haven't kind of eclipsed this great part. I have learned over the years an invaluable lesson about, self-motivation and versus what I like to call just sort of sourness. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. It's tough, right? It's tough because you pour your whole heart and your whole soul into all this stuff. And, we were past the checking ego at the door stage. They'd killed a bunch of our stuff already. We were past that. We were way beyond that. We were at the stage of like, this is it, home run. And then it dies. So where do you find the motivation to come in the next day and outdo what you just did? That's what I want you guys to take away today. But I know you guys are asking yourselves right now and thinking back to your own experiences, even thus far in school, how many times have you thought, this is it, this is the best idea I can come up with, and then boom, it's gone. How do you outdo that? How do you then come up with the better idea than you just thought was your best? I don't have the silver bullet answer. All I have is evidence that there's a group who don't get caught up in sourness. Because you can get caught up in so many different things. That teacher's wrong. They have their own agenda, and so they're wrong. They don't like me, so they're killing my idea. That creative director, God, he sucks. She sucks. You can get caught up in so many little sour things that you sort of forget about, well, I really still have to do something cool. And if what I think is my best idea didn't work, then what? Where do I find the, idea? Do I just go back to my default ideas? No. That's the easy answer, I think, to go back to the default, those other ideas that you thought weren't as good as that idea. I'll just pull in these ideas that I didn't even bring and show those. That's sort of doing yourself a disservice, right? That's not the way we do it at the office. We don't just say like, oh, the ones that we just scrapped, those are the ones we're going to bring back. We start over. We work our asses off, and we just try our best to come up with something new and original and better than that other thing that just got killed. You can get sour. You can stay in sour world. You can, do all those things like I said, half-ass ideas just to propel the one. You could dip back into whatever I scrapped because you're sort of still a little bit in this sour thing. You could just like be sour and blame it on whatever. Or you can do this other thing, which is just grind and grind and grind and mash and just pour your heart into, well, I'm going to fucking outdo that last idea. I'm going to just raise the bar. Now, like I said, I don't have the silver bullet for how it happens, but it's kind of all, starts right here in your mind of like, what am I going to do? What am I going to let my partner do? And I certainly hope that you've seen some, interesting examples that tell you, you know what, there's great ideas, and then, well, maybe not great, decent, and then they can be better. They always can be better. So I appreciate the time and hope that it was a good message.